Shut up and sit down.
I pulled a Gnashrakh.
It's my job.
Okay, I'm recording.
Hello. No. Hi guys. We're back, and Obelix is doing strange things. That looks weird. Let's get out of here.
Guess
In
who's
the
back?
room.
Back again.
So what are we doing? We made this.
Yeah, last time we made a lava fabricator, which we're piping out to this drum over here. It is making lots of lava. And we made a stonework factory, which is making glass and sand and gravel and cobble. Oh my. And can do smooth stone and sandstone and lots of other things. And we've been collecting all that goodness, putting it into our storage here so we can use it. Because we haven't made much progress on the monstrosity over there.
No.
We'll pretend like that doesn't exist.
I can see it. I see cows. I don't see a monstrosity.
Less cows. Lots less cows.
It's back from here, so we don't see it. I haven't seen anything yet.
So
what do we do?
Today we're going to play with flowers.
Ooh.
So in this crafting grid, you will see...
Yes. A flower pouch.
Yes. Grab yourself one.
Okie dokie.
And if you right-click on it, you'll see how it has pictures of flowers.
Yes.
And then it says 0 under all those flowers.
Yes.
We need at least one in every slot.
Okay.
So make that happen.
What? Go out and pick flowers?
Uh-huh. Just those special ones. There's 16. There's one of each color.
Okay. So...
We should have done this at nighttime.
Yeah. Oh, the special ones. Not all of them. I see.
I'm going to slime sling away. I think I will go that way.
This way. I don't know where you went, so...
I went toward the nasty lands.
Oh, the Badlands.
Yes. And sometimes those flowers are easy to find, and sometimes they're not. They'll go into your pouch automatically when you pick them.
Okie dokie.
Whoa, that chicken looked like it was cross-eyed.
Oh, spider spawn. Bye. Staying around.
I'm going to go ahead and kill chickens and beef while I'm out. Because why wouldn't you?
I'm on a vegetarian diet for now. With fruit. Today's fruit is orange.
I need dairy and protein, so... I'm all good with the murdificating. I have not found a single Botania flower yet. Though I probably have walked by a million of them.
Cutting down everything. Pig's Botania?
No.
Oh, that's a black sheep. I thought it was a spider.
Problem is it's a daggum flower biome, so everything looks like a daggum flower.
Yeah.
Stupid biome. Oh, I love these trees. I love these trees. Did I bring my lumber axe? Oh, tell me I brought my lumber axe. Aha! Lumber axe. This is gonna happen.
Oh, I've found another village.
Just don't be there at nighttime. We might need the villagers.
Just take it.
You're gonna like this wood.
Looks like a small.
You're
What
gonna
wood?
like this wood. It's pretty.
The crap is this?
It's fir. Like Christmas trees. It also has really pretty leaves.
This is a, what do you call that? Pergola?
Pergola?
Pergola. Gola. I don't know. It's white. It's from Terraquis. No, crappy words.
Yeah.
Forget it.
Yeah, that's an ugly word. I found wolves
Oh,
and loamy dirt, which is awesome. It's my favorite dirt. It's pretty dirt. It's more like a dark brown, like way darker than
okay.
other dirt.
Okie doke.
He's so pretty. I should probably gather in some snow while we're here, because eventually we're going to need snowballs, no doubt. Oh, little baby, you dead. Pink Botania flowers, yay.
Ah, don't stop hitting me. Stop hitting me.
For once, it's not me.
I know.
I mean, it's rare, but... I see you, Creepy Deep. Sticking your little head up over there. Come here, XP.
Oh, that's bad. Big bloody skeleton. That's not good. Let's get out of this place. Lag. Hello, lag. Welcome back.
Ah, skeleton. Get dead. At some point, the rain will stop.
If you're lucky. Oh, it's daytime. Fine.
It does us no good because they've already spawned and it's...
Yep.
Let's see.
Tanya.
There's only 2 flowers I haven't found. Brown and green. And I could use an extra... Oh, I haven't found magenta yet. So brown, green, and magenta.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4 flowers. And a bunch of crap.
You know, folks watching my video, don't go tell Gnashrakh I cheated, okay? Don't tell him that I pulled all the ones out of the chest and put them in my bag. That would just be rude. Don't tell him that. Yeah, I'll keep it between us, okay? He didn't watch my videos anyway, so we're good.
No. Who are you? Who are you talking to me? There's bees everywhere.
There are. We should get into bees because they make, you can make anything with bees. They can
Anything?
make anything. They can make metal. They can make, you know, just about any wood bees. Just about anything you can think of, a bee can make.
Okay.
So for me, the green flowers are the hardest ones to find because they're green.
Ah.
Brown ones are pretty tough too because, you know, they look like dirt.
Yeah.
What are you?
Botania.
Straight. Ah, I found the brown flowers. Yay.
Well.
Now I just need green.
So what happens now?
Now we want to make a thing called a pure daisy.
Okay, okay.
So if you search pure daisy, or Botania pure daisy, you can just type in BOT.
Yeah. pure daisy. Yes.
You see, it looks a little weird.
Yeah.
So we need 4 white petals in a petal apothecary. So we need to make a petal apothecary. So we need 3 or 4 cobblestone and 2 cobble slabs. Easy enough.
Should I make that? You are making that. Okay.
It's okay. Go ahead. I did the stones if you want to do the slabs.
Okay.
This is one of my favorite mods, so I've done this 8,000,000,100,000,000,000,000 times.
That's a lot of times.
Yeah.
So was it that way? Yeah.
Now you need a petal. So
Okay.
if you look at our flower chest,
Which one was that? What's this?
Right now we have the most of the orange petals, or the orange plants. So if you take 1 orange plant out and put it in a crafting grid, it will turn into 2 petals.
In another thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now you can put that 1 petal on top up here, and it'll turn into an apothecary.
Yes.
And pull that out.
Yep.
And let's put it over here, probably right in here.
On that block.
Yeah, one of those. Because we're going to have to put in water and stuff like that, so being close to the water is helpful.
Okay.
We can automate all that later. I'm going to turn all these blocks because they're bugging me.
Take away the worms.
And let's get those. And we're going to need some of these. Okay, so you have a bucket with you?
I have a bucket yet.
Okay, so we need a water bucket. We need to click on the apothecary and it'll put the water in it.
Yes.
Yep. Now if you take those 2 white flowers and put them in your crafting grid, turn them into petals.
Oh, they went into the pouch. Yes. Yes.
And right-click the petals on the apothecary.
Yes. All of them?
No, you just you right-clicked it in front of the apothecary. You actually planted it. That's why the ground is sparkling.
I am right-clicking it. Nothing's happening.
Just toss them in. Just cue them in. There you go. All 4.
All 4.
Now you see if you're mousing over it, it shows 4 petals in a circle, and then it has the green checkbox.
Yep.
And then it shows a flower beside that.
Yes.
And then it shows plus seed at the bottom.
Yes.
So toss your seed in.
Okay.
Just cue it in as well.
Yeah, I'm trying. Yeah.
Now you got the flower. You've done magic.
I have done magic. I am powerful.
So you have turned water and petals into a flower.
Okay.
You're pretty amazing.
Yep.
Now we need a 3x3 space.
Worship me.
Yours.
I'm amazing.
I already do worship you.
Okay.
3x3 space somewhere.
You cleared all of that land.
Yeah, but that's a long way.
Oh, okay. By the...
Trust me, you're going to want to be close to the base with this, because you're going to need to do it a lot. If somebody didn't
By
want all
the
this coffee up here, that would have been a beautiful spot. Maybe we put it up here where Zombie Buddy was,
Yeah.
since he's gone now.
It's, 3x3. Yes.
Alright, so about right there,
Yes.
where that dirt block used to be, and will be again soon. There you go. Now, you need 8 pieces of smooth stone and 8 pieces of wood planks.
Okay, smooth stone.
And you're gonna do some more magic.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so that's that, and that, and that. So go about there. Okay.
Okay.
So take the smooth stone and put it in a ring around this flower.
All 8 of them.
Yes. Notice they're all sparkly.
Yes.
Take the wood. I said planks, but I meant logs. So I blame you.
Yeah.
You should just understand what I mean. So I'll grab some
Okay.
logs, and we're gonna put them in a ring of 8 around this guy. And it doesn't matter. I'll even show you. You could do them sideways, or you can do them tops. It doesn't matter, but you do have to be 8s around that thing.
Yeah, but that's ugly.
It's fine.
Okay,
It won't be ugly long.
Okay.
So the flower is working magic on these 2 material.
Mm-hmm.
And this mod is based on elven technology.
Stuff is happening. Okay.
So we just made living rock. We turned smooth stone into living rock.
Okay.
So what do you guess this is going to turn into?
Living wood.
There you go.
Okay.
So we're going to use the power of the elves. You know, at the end of the day, this is technically a technical mod, but it has a lot of magical elements in it. A lot of elven stuff and elven lore and things like that. Which is why I like it. So there you go. We've made living rock and living wood.
Okay.
And we need...
What do you use it for?
It is the crafting material in this particular mod. You know how, like, over there we were using treated wood?
Yeah.
This uses living wood, and
Okay.
so we need to actually make several more of these.
Okay. Can you only do it to 1 layer?
Yes. But you can make as many pure daisies as you want.
Okay.
But really, you don't. I mean, once you've got a good set of it, you don't need a whole bunch more. We can automate it later too. Like with the storage system we're going to make, we can make that automate making it every time we need it. So we can tell it, like, keep 500 living wood in the system, and if you're ever below that, autocraft more, and it will.
Okay.
Unfortunately, this part takes it a minute. But it is kind of pretty, sparkly. It's so pretty. So in the interim, let's set up we need a flower farming section. So if you will go grab 1 of every one of the flowers.
Okay.
If you'll leave me that rock, I'll replant it. And you want to grab 16 bone meal.
What do you want me to do?
Start about here. And then place 1 of each flower all the way down. I like them in color-coded order.
Then you can bloody move them.
Because it's much easier to find later. because you're gonna need specific petals, and yeah, you're gonna want to go find that specific flower.
Yes, I can move them later.
You can put some more this way if you need to.
I don't have any more.
All right, yeah, that's all 16.
Oh, that's one.
I don't have any more except for this one.
Oh, it goes into the pouch.
Crap! Now you gotta math and see if you have all the right things.
Can you move? There. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yes.
Excellent. Now bone meal each of those flowers one time.
Okay.
And they'll turn into 2 tall flowers.
Yeah. You missed. Crap. Yes.
So
Yes.
here's the deal with 2 tall flowers.
Uh-huh.
They can be harvested for 4 petals, but you can't punch them. If you punch them, you get nothing.
Yes, I noticed.
So you have to harvest them with shears.
Ah.
So you harvest it with shears, you turn it into 4 petals, you plant one of those petals,
Uh-huh.
and then you hit it with bone meal, and it'll turn back into a 2 tall flower.
Okay.
So you can just kind of keep this cycle of life going.
Let's see. Spleef.
So if we have the bone meal for it, we want to get a few petals at least from every flower.
Okay. So, shears.
I mean, we can do a lot of that with our 2 tall flowers until we run out of them. I mean, with our 1 tall flowers until we run out of them, which we will run out eventually. The 2 tall is just a renewable source. But you may want to practice with harvesting the 2 tall because it's a process that's a little confusing to a lot of people.
Just shearing them?
Yeah. Most people break the first one they do.
Can't do it if you have a shield. So why don't you break?
Whack one we have plenty of. That way if you make a mistake, it's fixable.
Where'd you go? Are you sure? Don't you shear with a right click?
Yep, normally.
Not now. You do not work, shear. Is there a trick to this?
Left click it.
It breaks
At the base, not at the top.
at the base.
There you go. Now,
Yeah, that's a flat.
now you got the 2 tall flower.
Okay.
Put it in your inventory.
Yes.
Turn it into 4 petals.
Yes. Plant the petal.
Plant one of the petals and bone meal it. You'll see it in the ground sparkling.
Yep. Yep.
There you go.
There you go.
So that's the process. It's a little wonky.
Ah.
And like I say, confuses people a lot.
Yes. And your inventory gets Full.
Yes. But you need 1,000,000 petals, so. And we can automate that later too.
Okay.
Okay. Can you make a flower called an Indo flame?
What?
If you search in your searcherator.
Yes. Endo. Flame. Yes. Oh crap.
So it's just 4 different color petals than what we did for the pure daisy, but made the same way we made the pure daisy.
So red. A. Oh, okay. So this is.
And you could, we have those one tall flowers downstairs. You could use those to make the petals if you wanted to.
Oh, okay.
Or you could just craft them that way. But, eventually the one talls will run out.
Yes.
Well,
I need petals anyways.
At the end of the day, we're going to want about 4 of them.
Okie dokie. So water. And how'd you get into this thing?
Just right click it.
So,
There's no inventory.
oh, you dropped the leaf into it, or did you do?
Just Q. Hold the leaf in your hand and hit Q in front of it. After it's got water in it, of course.
So,
when I'm doing it, I will usually stand up here and just drop them straight
I
down.
I did that again.
What did you do?
I planted it.
Oh, well, just punch the
Only
ground.
it.
Or do that.
Gotcha. So, I'm stupid now. Going brown. So they. Let's see.
So you've got a red and a brown and 2 light gray. That's not the flower recipe. Or it would be showing it off to the side.
Yeah. So how do you take them out?
Empty hand, and I think it's a shift click. Yeah, shift click. Oop, I planted it
So
somewhere.
Could you?
Did I? I don't know what I did.
So I need to think now. 2 brown, yes. 2 brown. You can go in there. Yes.
There, you got it. And you need seeds.
Yeah, I have.
Electric magic.
Yes.
So
Okay.
put that guy like, we're gonna eventually have to move these trees. Put that guy like right there. And watch. Was that anticlimactic?
Yes.
It's because I think we built the wrong flower. Normally I look in my book to figure out which flower to build because I can never remember the stupid names. I kind of winged this one instead of reading the book like a dummy. There is a book for this mod, by the way, and it is super helpful. Why do you know absorb?
Absorb.
Wood's a combustible.
Pretty much so, yes.
Interesting. All right, we're gonna make a mana spreader and a mana pool. Take some of that.
Mm-hmm.
Since you got the fancy crafting grid,
Yeah.
make a boat with it,
Okay.
and it'll make a mana
Mana pool.
And let's put that like right over like here. We'll get that torch out of the way. And we're gonna make a mana spreader, so you're gonna make a C.
With the same kind of things.
And do you have any petals in your inventory?
Yes.
So just put any petal at the front of the C. I know I picked up that torch. Where did the torch disappear?
Just to see like sideways.
Yeah, just like
or full C.
Just like a regular letter C. The top 3 blocks, the left 3 blocks, and the bottom 3 blocks, and then you're gonna make it look like an O with a petal. Actually, the petal might need to be in the middle. I can't remember. Unless they've changed the recipe, which they might have. Let's see if they did. Oh, I gave you living. You need living wood, not. Sorry.
Oh.
You need that. You still need the petal.
Okay. Yeah. Not getting results.
Oh, they've changed the recipe. They want a piece of gold.
Of course they did.
That's the thing that really frustrates me to no end when I'm so used to recipes being a certain way and they
Yeah.
package change the rules. I mean, it's not a big
One-
deal to do it. It's just I'm so used to things being built a certain way, and I've built them that way a million times, and now it's not. It screws you up.
What is it I'm making?
A spreader, mana spreader.
Let's look that up.
So the gold goes to the left, the petal in the center, and planks on the top and bottom.
And a spread. Oh, yeah.
Or the living wood at the top and bottom.
Where did my... It's there. Okay.
I'm wondering why this flower's not
Yes.
consuming as it should be.
Does it have to do with fire takeoff?
No. If you got the spreader, just place it on the block right in front of the flower. Okay, now we need to make a wand. So we're probably each gonna need one. So take your living wood and make like a stick.
What?
It's called a wand. It's called a wand of the forest if you want to look it up. And it doesn't matter what color you make it.
Living wood twig.
Yes. So it's like making a stick out of the living wood.
Yes. So one of the forest, they're all of the forest.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. The color doesn't matter. But whatever petals you put into it's what colors it's going to be.
I see.
I gave
So
you some
3
sticks.
twigs.
Yeah, I gave you some twigs as well if you would make me one as well since you have the petals.
Yes.
Because we will both need one. That's kind of like your wrench for this mod. So it lets you see things and do things that you couldn't normally see and do.
Okay. This is one.
I have one petal if you need a petal.
No, I have petals. Some petals. And the 2. This thing is shooting stuff.
Yep. You can only see it when you're holding the wand.
Okay.
Now, if you come down here, you'll see a bright point about right here.
Yeah.
That's how far it can effectively shoot without loss, like major loss.
Okay.
So you want it to shoot shorter than that. And different types of spreaders shoot different distances.
Okay.
So you want to hold shift and then click on the spreader, and you should see a box show up around it.
Yes.
Okay, just click one time.
Okay.
That was like 8 times. And then shift click on the mana pool, and the spreader should point down at the pool and into the pool.
Yes.
Okay, now you don't see that light shooting way off over here anymore. You see it just going directly into the mana pool.
Yes.
If you point your wand at the forest of the spreader without clicking, you see that it says it has a mana pool. And you can actually, if you come over here and kind of look towards it, you can see which mana pool it is. See how it highlights it? When you're mousing at the spreader, you see it highlight the pool.
Yeah. Yes.
So that's called binding. So you just bound the spreader to the pool.
Okay.
Now we're going to bind the endo flame to the spreader. So we're going to shift right click the endo flame.
Yes.
Then shift right click the spreader. And now if you mouse over the endo flame, you see it shows a little spreader at the end of the box, and it shows that it's bound to a spreader.
Yes.
So the endo flame generates the power, sends it to the spreader shoots it over to the mana pool. The mana pool is like a big battery.
Okay.
So this is like the electrical wire.
Crap.
Yeah, you clicked on things.
Yeah.
Worst thing you can do in Botania is click on things randomly.
Sorry. That changed the directions.
Yeah, see the arrow changed? So there's 2 things at the bottom of this mana pool.
Yep.
That's what it's used to do. So right now the arrow's pointing toward the pool. That means store power.
Okay.
If I go that way, it's pointing towards what's called a mana tablet, which means give the power to the tablet or anything else that's sitting in this pool.
So it's a charger kind of.
Yes. So right now it's battery, then it turns into charge mode, if you will.
Okay.
So now let's try and throw some wood down. I'm actually out of wood. Fence posts are burnable. There we go. So now it started.
2 of them are still there.
Yeah, it's burned 1. And if you mouse, if you click it with your wand, the flower.
The flower, yes.
You'll see the bottom bar has now opened up, and you can see what it.
Sorry.
Worst thing you can do in Botania is click on things.
So it was there.
Now, because you placed the flower after the spreader was there, it automatically bound to the spreader.
Okay.
So if you mouse over it, you can see that it's bound.
Yep.
And we see we've gotten this much mana from those 4 fence posts. And if you right-click the pool one time without shift-clicking, you can see it has the tiniest of little bars to show you that it has some mana in it.
No.
Yeah, there's a little blue bar right all the way at the end.
Oh, there.
Yeah, it's super tiny. It's a little fleck of blue. So the better material you give it, the better it processes. But this is not the greatest mana generator in the world, but it is a mana generator. So I'm going to throw it some logs just to get it going. And this is why we want to make several of these. So we can get more mana faster. And that's it, just shooting the mana into the thing. And we can do lots of different things with mana. You can use it to shear sheep or milk cows, or you can use it to do all kind of fancy things.
Okie dokie.
But let's go ahead and get a few more mana or a few more flames going.
What, the flowers?
Yeah. The Endo Flames.
And you needed the...
And I'll keep harvesting.
Brown, red, and gray. Brown and a red. I'm gonna empty my inventory.
Then, it won't be long, we'll be able to actually make things like the Elven Portal and do some pretty advanced things.
Uh-huh.
There's some super duper cool stuff in Botania.
I have 5 of your fire explorer.
Just
Where are you?
like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, just in front of this.
Yeah, just around this thing. Yeah. They should all bind to that spreader if we mouse over them with our thing,
Oh, where's my thing?
which they did.
Yes.
So now if I just throw some wood in here. They'll all get
Oh,
hungry.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Make stuff faster.
So, are you recording?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So remember when we captured that blaze spawner?
Yeah.
Remember that blaze rods are flammable? They make great fuel.
Oh, yeah.
You picking up what I'm putting down?
Not really, but I think so.
We will eventually turn the blaze spawner into a fuel for the mana.
Well, okay.
We can toss, blaze rods down on these flowers. They'll consume them and turn them into mana.
Oh,
Free of charge for us, just by murdering some blazes.
Okay.
Otherwise,
How do you kill the blaze?
there's a bunch of different ways we can do it.
Oh.
We'll have to figure out how we want to go about that later, but otherwise we can make a big tree farm and just have it dump the logs on here,
Uh-huh.
which is a thing too. There's also
I see.
generating flowers that will eat cake, for example.
Okay.
Yes, that's a thing. And cake produces a ton of mana. There's one that eats wool, but it wants very specific colors at very specific times. So you have to get creative on how you build a machine to produce that.
I see.
There's one that consumes water, but it's kind of lame because after a day of Minecraft they die. So they're very short-lived. The most mana generation comes from one that you have to build this big board, and you lay these certain blocks down on the board, and it plays the game of life. It moves the blocks, and when they end up in a certain pattern, you can collect mana based on how far along in the game you got.
Uh-huh.
So there's a lot of different mana generation methods.
Okay.
One of them will eat food, like you and I will eat. So you could feed it steak or chicken.
Okay.
Or raw flesh, or the zombie flesh, or anything you could eat, it can eat. There's a bunch of them.
I get you.
So, but pretty cool. But you can see now the little blue dot is a slightly bigger blue dot.
Yeah. Slightly.
If we were feeding this coal, it would work better. Or charcoal even.
Uh-huh.
So wood log, everything has a burn rate if we look at the burn rate.
Yeah.
So this is, logs aren't that great. They're just free, so.
Oh.
Free's my favorite price.
Yep.
So that was an entire stack of logs. There's 26 left down there, but an entire stack of logs get you that much mana.
Okay. Oh, that's great.
So obviously we're going to want other mana producing methods. So.
Yeah.
But it's a start. Yeah, this
is a start.
This will give us enough mana. We'll need 2 mana pools to create an elven portal where we can make more stuff.
So it's another dimension.
No, you can't actually go there, but
okay.
you can trade with the elves. So you throw things in, they throw different things back.
Okay, nice.
So, and that's, you kind of upgrade to the second tier of Botania when you do that. So.
The tiers too.
If you think about it that way. There is an Uber boss in Botania that we can fight later. That it's pretty significant, but the loot is pretty significant too. You'll be very happy with the weapons and tools that it gives you.
Okay.
But yeah. Let's see, I'm making some charcoal. There's 32 charcoal we can toss on there and see if that lasts any longer. Yeah. Wood blocks burn for 300, charcoal burns for 1600, so that should last significantly better.
Yeah.
And produce
nice.
A lot more mana. So, I wonder if fairies burn.
I don't know. How many ticks do fairies have?
I was looking to see if you had any ticks, but
and I really tried. Oh, I picked up the coal.
You see how much better the coal's working than the charcoal's working than the logs. So.
Oh yeah, yeah.
There are better mana spreaders as well. You can, if you just one right click on this guy, you can see the green mana on it. You see it decreasing as it's shooting across.
Yes.
But then the flowers will consume and feed it, and it'll go back up again.
Okay.
So if this were staying completely full, then we need a bigger mana spreader to hold, to shoot more faster.
Okay.
But the next tier mana spreader, we need the elven portals. So.
Complicated stuff.
Yep. But that's your introduction to Botania. You've done magic, plant magic. And you're sitting in the mana pool.
Yeah, wash my feet. It's a long day.
Did the water turn purple? Did you pee in the pool?
It's blue. It's fine.
They must not have put that dye in there.
That's just a myth.
Because I know you peed in the pool.
No. I have armor. My armor. See?
You peed in your armor?
See, all my durability levels are yellow. All of them. Even the helmet.
I bet it's yellow. Alright guys, well, I think that's going to do it for us for today. We appreciate you guys coming to hang out with us. If you guys want to play on a server with your friends like Nash and I play together, go check out Crazy Gamer Hosting. Use our code down in the down yonder, and they will give you a discount so you guys can play together too.
Yep.
And as always, smack that subscribe button and smack that like button because Gnashrakh wants some love.
I picked flowers for you.
Gnashrakh.
Well, yeah.
You're faster than me today.
Yeah. Coffee, dude.
Smack that subscribe button.
Gives the speed.
And we will see you guys in the next episode.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.